Hey everybody, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. So, earlier this week, I covered the story of a popular black TikToker who went viral for critiquing the dating preferences of a young white man who went across 50 states to find 50 white dates. And y'all, this created a firestorm all over Twitter, TikTok, social media. And you had women out there who were agreeing with her and had their negativity and their criticism towards the young white guy, primarily for his dating preferences, what they said had a lack of seasoning. But in reality, you also had a ton of clapback. And y'all, it got so bad, she basically got roasted. She got roasted.
All right, now, it ain't that funny.
Come on. But, as the controversy continued and as people went back and forth about their opinion on whether or not her response was valid or invalid, y'all, it got so heated, Nicki Minaj decided to step in. Nicki Minaj was not feeling it. She was pissed off, she was upset, and she basically felt like, look, this is making the collective of black women, the collective of black queens, look desperate. I don't disagree with Nicki Minaj on this. I don't disagree that this response, this whole conversation definitely does have the collective of black women looking like desperate because, as I've already said before, black women have a PR crisis. Our image, at the very least in America, is trash. It's like to hell at this point. So I agree with her that this was not helping the conversation. Of course, Aunt Karen had to respond, and this is what she had to say.
So Nicki Minaj responded on my post, and thank you, sis. I really appreciate that. If I need advice, though, from someone who likes to pay off their husband's victims for SA, I'll let you know, though. And also, you should probably worry about your brother and not so much about me. Okay, sis? Oh, and remind me, did you ever do the Black History Month TikTok live that you were supposed to do with black content creators, but instead you primarily had white content creators? Yeah, I didn't think so. Thanks, Nicki, but I don't really need your help.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
So y'all, there you have it. Back and forth. Here yet again is a whole nother story. Here yet again is another YouTube TikTok controversy. And why does this even matter? What's the bigger picture in all this? As I was on Aunt Karen's account, what I discovered was that she actually struggles with being bipolar. She has different mental health challenges that she has to manage, and she's posted about it openly, so I can totally respect that. But to me, this speaks to something that I think has been going on for quite some time now. We're seeing women break. We're seeing women, when they're having their episodes or when they're having their mental health challenges and when they're in their most vulnerable, we're seeing it in full display now. Whereas before social media, when people were having their episodes or when people were having mental health challenges or struggling with depression, that stuff was happening in a silo. It was happening behind closed doors. Now everybody can see it. Men and women alike, everybody can see it. And this actually can be the danger of a social media or a TikTok or Instagram, where you're getting everybody's opinion and quite frankly everybody's mental health and everybody's spirit all together mixed in this algorithm, and it can create a huge diabolical mess, if I'm being quite frank. And a lot of times that is what happens. If social media has the ability to ruin your day and ruin your self-esteem, it's probably time to get offline. Get some perspective. This is something I even have to check in with myself and make sure, okay, am I grounded in reality or am I grounded in this fake alternate universe that is social media? I had the opportunity to be on a panel earlier this week where we talked about gratitude, and one of the main things that I took away from that discussion was that gratitude and happiness and joy comes from within. Nobody else, no other thing, no other human being has a responsibility for my own happiness, except for me and my connection to the God that I serve. That's it. Anything else from that, not to say that I don't have bad moments, not to say there aren't times where I'm frustrated, but anything outside of that is not responsible for that. Not my husband, not what somebody else says, not how many likes I get, not how many views. It has to be based on something more substantial. And if that connection is not there, if there is that emptiness, if there is that void, which I think for a lot of women there is, then you will find different ways to fill it and it'll never be enough. Social media, I think, is supposed to be a tool, but it shouldn't be life. It's important to live real life, have friends, have experiences, have real life experiences, seek a real connection with God. I this is just, you know, my experience, but I wouldn't want to live this life without God. It's not fulfilling to me. It's not even remotely joyous. That's the thing to me that makes every day worth living. But like I said, without having a real healthy life, then social media life can become just another drug. And far too often I see this being the case, and this is why I think we have so many scenarios of people cracking online, because it is a root symptom of a deeper cause. But those are my thoughts. What do you think, guys? Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know. Leave your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening if you have gotten this far, and we will talk later. Bye.